Hello everybody, it is MAGMA, and today I have something a little bit odd, and this is kind of the little Star Wars, Lego Star Wars gadgets. This is the Anakin Skywalker watch. So this watch is set number 9002052, ages 6+, with 33 pieces. This is the kind of stuff that you can get from Lego Shop online or eventually in some stores. I was given this online, and there's an interesting thing with this is the kind of gadget that you don't really want, you don't really need, but they're still available for sale. Of course, as a child I always loved this, and it is kind of old, as you can tell by the box art. Not sure if you can quite see it there. Have a look. Captain Rex. So yeah, I'd love this, but now that I'm older I don't really need this in any way, so yeah. But without further ado, I'll show you guys the Anakin Skywalker minifigure included, and then we'll take a look at the awesome watch. So for our included figure, we get a very generic Anakin Skywalker. This is our generic Anakin Skywalker from the Clone Wars. As we can see, he has just regular chrome blue lightsaber, some nice torso printing we've been seeing for quite a bit of time now. No like print, regular brown arms, and no back printing. So yeah, so this is pretty much what we have been having as an Anakin Skywalker for quite a while, that at the time period, and nobody really needs anymore. So really, if you didn't get a chance at this and you have this watch, well, this was one of the ways you could get him, even though it is cheaper to get him online, as he is not a very wanted figure. That's all there is to this figure that comes inside this set. But the set is actually what's worth it more. So our beloved Anakin Skywalker minifigure, which isn't very necessary, is included in the set because the set is Anakin Skywalker themed. Of course, he can be placed on top of the studs, and we all love that, and be worn on the watch. But he's just here because this the set was requiring a minifigure. Now, onto the watch itself, there isn't that much to it. However, it is interesting. Here we can, of course, place it like any watch and remove it. Now, if this is not your size, included parts and extra pieces are right here. There we go. And, well, main thing is, here's a look at the watch itself, because that's the big highlight. Otherwise, what would we be reviewing? So yeah, so that's the watch. As the watch itself, you can actually turn these things and actually remove them. Unsure how. Let me try to figure this out. Really don't want to break this. I'm pretty sure. Hope I won't have to. There we go. So you can just remove it like so, and I'll be back. So part of the highlight of the watch is it's a build yourself. I can choose to put this ring on top or the other. You've seen the other, so I'll go ahead and place this one on top. Like so. And you have a look at your watch. It looks kind of cooler, I think. Even though this one gives a rather cooler Lego aspect. This is how these work. They're one by one individual pieces, and they are placed, well, depending on your size. So let me try to remove one without breaking, I hope. As you can tell, this is how they look. On one side they have this little bar, and on the other they are attached to the back bar. So by removing it like this, it should work. Fortunately, my big hands aren't doing quite the job. I really don't want to break any of these. And that's the big con to this, is you never know when you're going to break these, because they aren't the top Lego quality. So yeah, you guys pretty much get it, I hope. They're all individual ones, and when you're given, some are attached in little piles, and you just adjust them to your wrist. So yeah, that's all I have to say really about the watch. Is it's a cool watch. That's how it works. If you guys had any doubts about that, is it worth buying? I wouldn't suggest it unless you're a child. You want to watch, you wanted Lego Star Wars because you love it. That's all I could really think of, and that's the big highlight of this. Now let's move on to the final part, the box. Some fans are well concerned about most LEGO boxes, especially when they buy their cool, either it could be your battle pack, your larger set, or even your UCS if you're a big fan collector. But in this case, the box isn't a big thing. Of course, it is my duty to show you guys and showcase how the product is packaged. So, yeah. Just got some little instructions on how it works. There you go. Those are the instructions if you guys missed it. I wasn't very good at it. I'm pretty sure they all come separately and individually because it is Lego, which means you build it yourself. Well, if I open this, oh my, I'm gonna break something. There we go. I pull this little pack out, remove the plastic covering, and there we go. So yeah, if you guys had any doubts on the LEGO Star Wars Anakin Skywalker themed watch, please give this video a big thumbs up and give me your thoughts and commentary over these kind of LEGO products. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan, and I don't think I'll ever be. However, for some younger children out there, this is something that they could like. So yeah, give your thoughts and commentary in the comment section below. This was MAGMA Studios channel, and I'll see you guys next time for another LEGO Star Wars review.
The dark side